Okay, so I fixed up my inspector thing, so it's back the way we had it from video 2 or some bloody thing. So I thought we would do some more stuff, obviously. And I think I'm going to start with deleting this door and taking that door and duplicating that part. Bring them over here so we can open this one. And I'm going to obviously turn him because he can't be sitting like that. Stick him in here. And I don't like the way he fits, so I'm actually going to take this portion, go 1.2, and probably cut this guy down to 0.9. It fits a little better. And I'm going to go into here and say is locked true. So he needs a door lock key to open. And let's create, this might be ugly, but it will work. It will do as it's intended. Let's go 0.1, 0.1, point, okay, 0.05, 0.05. Okay. Duplicate him. And I'm going to take this guy. Nope. And go this guy. Nope. And 0.1. There, and duplicate him like that. And actually create an empty here. Bring it out. Scale this guy to 1. Take these, stick them in there. Create a cylinder. Turn it on its Z. Scale him down 0.05, 0.05, 0.05. Stick him like that. Let's go 7. This is the one that's going to come down. Let's go like that. 7. No, we can take this guy up a little bigger. There is our really, really poor key. And I'm going to create a material. Those, they can all become the key material, and we will make it kind of like that. We'll give it some metallic. Sure. Ain't nothing special. So that is our key. It's a horrible key, but it is ours, and I love it. Delete it from the scene. 0 those out. And I'm going to go back over to here. And let's just see if we can take our key and stick it in the vase. We're going to have to scale that down, obviously. Nope, he was pretty. Let's go there. Let's go 4, and this guy can go 2. You can sit right there. Okay, so what we need is a way to get him like that in our inspector. So our inspector takes a copy, it creates that, and I don't think it's going to create that key. So this vase will probably need a variable. So okay, first of all, I like this key size better, so I'm going to override that and apply on that key. Don't do it to the vase. And I'm going to create under the vase a empty under that same spot, and I'm going to copy his transform, place his transform there. I'm going to take the key out and put him as hidden. Take the key, delete that, and I'm going to then apply his thing so he has a hidden. So now I can take the key and I can stick it in the hidden, it goes into the right spot. Except for the scale's all messy, but whatever, it actually looks alright. So if we inspect, we're inspecting this object because that's what we're creating. So if I create an FSM, and we call it inspection. Okay. I'm going to apply that. I'm just going to hit play real quick and make sure that comes up. Obviously there's nothing there, but in our inspector now, our placeholder, we have our clone. The clone has the hidden. The clone does not have the FSM because he is cloning that. So that makes me curious. That might make life really easy. So if I just drag the key over, stick them back in, I inspect that again. Oh, that does work. I did not think that would work. Okay, well, whole concept of the hidden then isn't important, but I am going to put the key in it, and so if we have so there's a number of ways to do this. When the camera's looking at something, this camera on the inspector, we can get its direction paired to what this thing's looking at, right? So we could, for example, alright, if, let's give him a, I guess he doesn't need to go on there. He could, but let's stick him on here instead. So if this guy is, is upwards. So we need to know if that is facing the camera. We're going to use a thing called a dot product. Okay. So the easiest way to do that is we're going to create a little object here. This is going to be our finder. And this finder needs to be facing outwards. Like that. I mean, it doesn't need to be precise, but outwards. These two angles aren't going to matter. It's going to be, we want that blue arrow sticking out. Okay? So, this key, which we'll have to apply overrides on that key. Let's go into the key. So the key has a finder. And let's call this hidden, so we can reuse that name. Okay. So I don't know why I have these on. So now what we need to do is, this guy needs a way. Well, he doesn't need an audio listener. Key. Oh, yeah. Big whoop. He needs, what we need is a global inspecting cam, and that's going to be himself. And I'm going to move this guy to the globals. Okay. So now, under this guy, we are going to get position. We need two of those. We need to do it on our hidden, the hidden vector, every frame. We also need the position of the inspecting cam every frame. Now we can do a vector 3 operator underneath all that to do cam and hidden vector. We want a dot product every frame, which will give us a float value. So if you don't know what a dot is, it's when you have like the vector forward of an object in comparison to the other vector 4 object. If they are looking at each other, your dot product will be -1. If they're looking in the same direction, like one's looking at one, the other one's looking in pretty much exact opposite direction, it'll be a 1. If one of the objects is facing, say, off to the side, so they're more of a one, like an L type of shape, you'll have like a 0. It doesn't do angles, but it'll tell you kind of a directional thing. So float compare underneath all of that. If the dot, so -1 means they're looking at each other. So if the camera is looking directly at our little hidden finder, you can obviously see them. So if we are, say, at a -0.8, if we are less than that, we are looking at it. copy that, and we say if you are greater than that, you are not looking at it. Alright, so and let's just give that a small little test. Let's make sure that's going to function the way we want it to function. So if I take that, now if I go up here, I'll turn maximize play off, and I look at this guy, his key, we have, where did we, no, we didn't stick him there, we stuck him, where did we put that logic just now? I am confused. We didn't put it on the camera, right? No. I've sworn we put it on this key. What the hell? I knew we just built that logic. Not there. Not there. Unless he is on that prefab. Okay then, well, then you go away and you come in. Alright, so the finder, he's facing the right direction. Okay. There we go. Prefabs, huh? Can't live with them, can't live without them. So I'm going to come over here, inspect it, open it, we inspect it, now we pause, we take a look at our hidden key, we can see our dot product is a 0.11. Now if I leave that up here, you can see like if I go this way, okay, that's the negatives, there's our positives, so I had it backwards apparently. Right, so at roughly, we'll say 0.65, it's good. It's down here, it's bad. Why it's not going right to -1, probably because the key has got some really crazy angles. But anyways, we know on this key we're looking for a 0.65. 0.65. And now he's not less, he's greater. So this guy is less, not greater. Here we go. So if we go into this state, we know we're looking at it. So we need to be able to do something, or this thing needs to be able to communicate with us saying that we are looking at it. So if we go to our HUD and we create a FSM, and this guy has a variable of itself, and this is the inspecting object thing, and this can also be himself, and this can be into the globals. Almost could have just made a HUD thing, it wouldn't have been that big of a deal. So this guy needs an event, 2 of them actually. We have in view, not in view. Not in view, in view. Then we can go back to our key, into our chaos here, and we can send event. Move this one to the top, and to a game object, to a global inspecting object. And of course, we had to think of a crazy name for that stupid thing. That guy. Just copy and paste. And this is a not in view. And copy and paste it here. And in view. Okay. Now this key now, if, I don't know, say we're in view, we can get key down to the take item. And this guy will have nothing. So this one can take the item. So we need a way to get event. I don't know why I keep spelling that wrong. So sent by, and if that doesn't work, we could always set the game object data, like on the event. We'll even try this. FSM name. So if we get that, let's send an event to sent by FSM name, a new global event that we haven't made yet called take. Alright, go back over to our key and let's do a custom event take. Right, so this can be destroy object. No, I don't want to do that. Get owner. Self. Destroy self. Destroy the variable of yourself. Okay. Save that. Okay, it's playing, which is not in game mode or full screen. Okay, so we have this, and we have a instant error. On the key. So y Either way, I'll fix that up after. So if I hit E, we have taken the key. The key is gone. If you notice it there, it has vanished. And if I look at this guy, it was in view, it's destroyed now, but that all worked and we've taken the key. Okay, so what does that key do? We have, if it's taken, we need, more or less, we need, I guess, keys. Let's just do it this way, I suppose. Let's make an array of keys. And this can be, say, bool. For now, it's just the size of 1. Okay. So what if, when this guy gets taken, since he is just being a copy, when he gets taken, he sends, or he just destroys himself. So he should send an event first saying what key he is. So on this guy, let's add a FSM called, or has key, and he is going to take an integer value. So this key is going to be unique, because when he gets taken, he is going to send event before he destroys himself, and it's going to go to our same little expecting object, and oh, it was called keys. I should have remembered that. It's going to be called keys, and it's going to have a global event of has key. So we need to send event, or set event data, or int data anyways. Guess we don't need the big one. Move him to the top. So we're going to use a certain variable here, key value, and let's put that here. And his value can actually stay as 0 in this particular case. So if this key sets an event and sends a value, and he's going to come up here to this guy. This guy is going to get event int data, the new key, and then he is going to array get from the keys the index of the new key. I'm just going to store that as current key set bool. Of current key to true. Then, if we go over to our lovely little doors here, we can go to our door. It has an interact. It is locked. Which of course these aren't prefabs, so I'm having a prefab issue. We can have a integer needs key, and this value is going to be the same value as the value on that key. So when we go to open a door interaction, okay, if it's locked, if it's locked, we need to get FSM int of that door. So let's just come down to this door real quick. Interact needs key, the needed key. Go back to door, and we need to get FSM array item. Stick him up here, and we're on the player HUD, so that's great. Keys, index, the needed key, type bool, store as required key, and finish. Stick him here. Do another guy. Bool test required key. So if we have the key, we need to unlock door. No dice. So we have no dice, and we have unlock door. So no dice, we're just going to go back and you continue that way. But if we can unlock the door, we need to set FSM bool on the door. Interact is locked to false. Now from here, you have an option. You can either just go back here, and then we can hit the button again and open the door, or we can just go over here and open the door. Entirely up to you if you want them to hit the button again or not again. Consume the key, don't consume the key. Well, the key only has one use anyways, but right, so if I now go like that, and let's save, and go maximize, and because this is kind of annoying me, let's maximize that. Maximize the flashlight on. Come over, open our door. We try to open this door, and nothing's happening. I go inspect the vase. I see the key. I push my. Oh yeah, right. I didn't fix that stupid thing. So where's our inspector? He is there with that thing. I gotta fix. So I hit. Why is he being silly? Alright, okay, well apparently we need to fix him first. course, he is not prefabbing anymore. Because heaven forbid if we had any good luck. Flow compare 0.65. Oh, okay, well he half did it. What? Okay, you stupid key. Go away. Take a new key. Right. Negative 0.65. Okay, so if we see a negative point, no, that was a 0.65, not a negative 0.65. That was probably our issue. Come on, open our door. Our creepy little house here. We hit that. Rotate down. Oh, we see a key. And still we have nothing happening. So, where is him? Did he still... Well, he didn't fall out this time. His dot value is 0. Why is his dot value 0? Inspecting cam. He's not finding the inspecting cam. Well, aren't you just being a pain in the bum? No, wait. Let me look at the damn globals. Inspecting cam is none. Inspecting object is none. Oh. Inspecting cam. Really disliking the issues right now with the globals. That's annoying me. The inspecting camera is this guy. Inspecting object is this guy. So he's now he's like, oh, wait a minute, I do have a variable. So we hit E, we take the key, hit I, close that. And we have a minor issue here. So we close, we go here. We've disabled the player. We have enabled the player. Is there a next frame? No, because it's based on get the key down. Next frame. Okay, well, why did my player enable? Yeah, we got a problem with this one now. Oh, no, yeah, because that's part of the disable. Huh. The enable. Well, he's showing enabled. Alright, well, if you guys want to act like that, I'm just going to copy over and stick you in here and go enable then. Oh, we don't need that one though. Alright, so first let's see if we can fix our stupid global issue. Variables and globals. So our inspecting object, I'm pretty sure that was this guy. And it doesn't want what I do not understand the globals since they've updated. I'm going to torment them for that one. So camera, you Mr. Camera, get owner, you are the inspecting cam, and because I know globals are causing me issues, I am going to make you continuously do that until you work. Inspecting camera, he should be there. So we're going to take the key, and no. No, of course not. It's just not my day today. Oh, it's just because I didn't bother putting in the inspecting object. I didn't think I actually needed it for this test. The rest of it worked. Oh. Okay, well, just a little quick thing on that then. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm not going to take any freaking risks. Get owner. And globals. Inspecting object. And wait. Normally you would never want to just continuously do this, but I've had nothing but bad luck with global since the update. Nothing but bad luck. So, like I said, I'm going to have to torment these guys on fixing that. So, with the key, we'll have to think of a way to make that nice and usable in a numerous case, right? Because now we have this, and we take the key, we put that back, we come over here, and now why is he not working? So we have door interaction. We told him to open. He gets the door. The locked is true. So he came here. Gets the needed key value, which is 0. It's also going to default at 0. We get that. Has required key is false. That should be true. So let's just check this guy. He has key, current key, set key to true. Element, that's still false. Alright, so what we need to do there is alter this element 0. It obviously didn't want to go. Array let's go array bool. Let's just see if there's a nice easy, other than using a few different actions. No. Alright, fine. Set array item. Insert. No. Set. Oh yeah. It is for a value. Okay, so array set keys. New key value true. Now I can use current key. No, let's just say true. Let's not get that anymore. Let's just say, you know what, we're going to go to the arrays at the new key and you are true. Here we go again. So, there we hit play. And we're in, and we go inspect. key, close inspector, come over. Oh yeah, I have to hit the button twice, right? That's the way I said it. There we go. So, at first I hit it, I'm like, it's not working. Then I quit. But no, I have to hit the button twice on mine. So that's where I put it. Okay, so there we have the way to get a key to unlock a door. Geez, I don't know if I should tackle any more in this video. It's already 45 minutes. Okay, so, well, as much of a pain in the ass that is, globals and prefabs being a thorn in my side, we did pretty decent. We were able to put an item in here, and we'll have to do some more of that, a little more of that. I don't want to go excessive and build a million different things, but we'll do a little more of that. We have locking doors. We haven't got to our flashlight batteries yet. Interaction, we need to do that. Also for anyone watching this, since my subscribers have been climbing quite rapidly, I might say, and I'm very, very thankful of that. And I was sitting there debating, you know what? Like if we hit 100, which looks like it's only going to be another few days, like a week-ish. Once we hit 100 subscribers, I'm sitting there debating, you know, I should probably try to give something back to show my appreciation of the subscribing. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, what the hell could I possibly give? I'm like, well, you know what? The whole point that they're really here is for the tutorials and some tips and so forth. And probably not my witty charm or my dashingly good looks. But I was thinking, you know what? If we hit 100, I should probably just spend a day, go through all the comments as well, and whatever's requested, I'll just more or less spend a day just hammering out tutorials constantly, just see if I can, especially all the requested stuff, right, to try to show, hey, you know what, I appreciate it, here's something in return. I'll sit here and drink coffee and make tutorials. So anyways, we'll talk to you in the next video.